Back Row Ministry of the World Premiere, Mr. Moxley coming at you live and direct. Well, there's nothing really to say. I told you from the beginning of the season you were going to get a regurgitated playoff. And, the midway point of the season, you saw you were about to get a regurgitated playoff. And this is basically ESPN and the other networks wanting what they want. At the end of the day, it's about money. And that's why you have Alabama versus Clemson part three. It's a waste of time. It's totally boring. And I think the ratings are so low this year. First of all, I didn't even know the games were coming on yesterday. I peeped about 2 to 3 minutes of both of them. I saw Clemson finishing off Notre Dame. It was just a joke at the end of the day. The whole thing is really a joke. And it's so predictable where you just know what teams you're going to get. And this constant yearly push for Alabama. Now this thing with Dabo Sweeney. And I got Clemson beating Alabama in the national championship pretty much with the crowning of the ACC coming in next season. You're going to see that conference kind of being elevated. Um, they try to push monetary funds their way. So of course I got Clemson beating Alabama this year. Pretty much the end of Saban, the crown of the Dabo Sweeney to kind of hold the reins for a while for the ACC. And at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. You're not going to get any other Bulls with this 14 format. And even then, they'll still try to find a way to put only particular teams in the championship. Because at the end of the day, it's all about money. Like I said, they got to put teams in the championship that they know they're going to travel. You got the championship on the West Coast this year. They need teams that are going to travel. It's been smarter to put a West Coast team in the championship to get people to travel, but they want people that's going to travel. So Alabama Clemson they felt was the best matchup. I feel the ratings are going to be in the tank. Nobody wants to continue to see the same matchups over and over again, and it's getting completely boring. And I hope the ratings slump into the toilet. That's probably why they had the game so early this year. I hope the ratings just slump into the toilet because people are tired of it. People are tired of it. At least mix it up, make it interesting that way. But they don't even want to do that. They give you the same regurgitated bull games, the same things. I mean, Alabama won by doing the same play over and over again. They didn't do anything but run slants and then throw the bomb. It was just a boring representation of college football. Boring representation. You pretty much say, well, this team here is unbeatable. They're like Superman, subhuman. No one can, indestructible. It's just totally boring at the end of the day. So you get what you pay for with college football. I didn't watch a single full game this season. I probably peeped 5, 10 minutes of each game and just went on with my daily life. Because, like I said, I called it earlier. We did the numbers on it earlier that you were going to get Alabama Clemson, and that's exactly what you got Alabama versus Clemson. I mean, get what you play for. College football, the same malarkey it was last year. Regurgitated sports. Like I say in pro football, I'm 50-50, but there's a good chance we're still going to get Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I'm 50-50 on it, but it's looking more and more like you're going to get Tom. You're going to get Tom. The only other team I'm throwing in the mix is, are they ready to move on for Tom Brady? And if they're ready to move on for Tom Brady, is it time for Andrew Luck to get that spot? So that's the only wrinkle that could be thrown in this. Do they want Andrew Luck to get that spot? And that's what we're going to be watching in the playoffs this year, as far as seeing what the Colts do um, today, and if the Colts are able to do what they have to do, are they positioning Andrew Luck to take the mantle from Tom Brady? It's been a long time coming for this, and maybe this is what we're going to get. But outside of that, I got pretty much Brady versus Breeze, with Breeze beating Brady to kind of keep building up the name of Drew Brees and kind of submitting his Hall of Fame career. So regurgitation bulls with certain teams and certain players, they just keep trying to stuff it down your throat. After a while, it gets boring. That's why sports is really hurting right now because you know you get the same things over and over again. People get tired of it. Mr. Mockey, Backbone Ministry, peace.